watching Recreational Knitting. My name is Karen, and this is the 11th day of December, which means it's Vlogmas number 11. Stay tuned while you watch me make some hideous Hanukkah cookies. Yes, they are hideous, but that's for a later time. You're here for the yarn, you're here for the crafts, so welcome. Hope this finds you all healthy, happy, and reasonably enjoying your knitting. I hope you're not trying to knit at a pace that's making it unhappy for you. I've been there and done that for Christmas gifts, and about 7 or 8 years ago, I decided I was never going to do that again. So I'm hoping that you're not knitting away, making yourself kind of, I'm not going to get this done. Give everybody an IOU with a piece of yarn and a picture of what you've got and say, you're getting this after the holidays. It'll make all the difference in the world. Okay. If you haven't been here before, welcome. You're all welcome here. And this is my Advent that I purchased from Orlando Fiber Arts. It's a 12 days of yarn Advent calendar. And if I really did this 12 days of Christmas thing, it would be after Christmas, of course. But that's not how Vlogmas works. I decided that I would finally get an Advent calendar just because everybody wants to see new yarn. And that's the reason I got it. As you can see, I don't need new yarn. So that's why I only got the 20 gram, 12 days. And today, for me, is day 6. So I'm gonna open this 6 up. And this says, somebody's got a tattoo, says Knit Pearl on their fingers. So, blue sticker, does that mean it might be blue? Let me show you what I've gotten so far. I'll make you sweat it out a little bit more. Yeah. I balled up one yesterday. This was day 1. This was day 2, which are quite beautiful together. This was day 3. This was day 4. So I'm seeing a pattern here. I could be wrong, but this is a tonal and a speckle. A tonal and a speckle. 2 days ago, I opened this. It's a tonal. Do you think this might be a speckle or something other than that? I'm excited. Not what I expected at all. Look at this. It's very beautiful, but I expected something that would go with that. See, you just don't know about these surprises. That's a very pretty coloring. There's some, obviously some like fuchsia and some golds, a speck of blue here and there. Oh, this piece of yarn right here is, I know you can't see it, but it's a speckle, speckle, speckle. I would love to have a whole skein of that. But that's what it is today. Beautiful. That would do. This is interesting. I don't think I would put those two together. If I was doing, by the books, those two, that would upset me personally, that those two had to go together. But that's just me. I like order in my chaos. It's quite chaotic, yes. Anyway, so I've gotten halfway through. I may ball up another mini skein today. was just watching TV and really kind of too tired to do much knitting. So for those of you that are still asking, still faking it till I make it. So that was day 6, halfway through my season. So, and again, that is by Orlando Fiber Arts. Beautiful yarn, high twist, hard to get closed, boxes closed. That's just me, operator error. There we go. She's on Etsy. If you're looking for something, nice one. I do have a finished object. Those of you that are new, I just got this as my birthday present to myself, one of these looms, which, yeah, I do have it here. And I started another one since I still have some more of those loops. So yeah, I just did that and I'll be weaving that in sometime today, likely. Yeah, going from 0 to like 4 pot holders in, you know, a matter of like 48 hours. It's kind of fun though. But these were all the, I just kind of randomly put them in there. Beautiful colors. This is the 10-inch friendly loom, pro size. I'm a professional, do not try this at home. Yes, lovely. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And that's all I have as far as knitting and finished objects. But I do want to keep this open to other crafts. Those of you that do some stitching, I'm going to start showing, when I remember it, that's, let's be honest, a sampler of the day. You may not know that my original love was needlework and samplers in particular, and I'm preparing a longer video on kind of the history of samplers and where they came from and why and all of that. But for right now, I'm just going to show you some of my finished work, and this is the first one. This is the Hannah Skinner sampler. I do not know the designer. I think they are no longer designing. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a series of 4. These are called the Tombstone samplers. I believe the designer went out and looked at tombstones, and there were 4 girls in a cemetery that had angels of this ilk and born and died in 1836. So obviously this was a stillborn baby or a baby that had gotten very ill quickly into her life and passed away. I was actually able to get one of the original frames for this that they made for this series. Love it. Really gives the appearance of really having been stitched in 1836. It's probably on 32 over 2, and I'm not sure if it's done in DMC or silks. This was my silk era, but I imagine it was probably DMC. Anyway, sampler of the day. Starting out with a baby who died. Oh yes, how Christmas spirity is that. Anyway, that is it for my works of art that I'm showing you. And on the other side, you're going to see me try to do what I can with some Hanukkah cookies. Be kind. Be kind. They really are hideous. Nothing against the Jewish people. You saw my Christmas cookies last year. Christmas ugly sweaters. These are far worse, but I just think it's my medical status at the moment. Anyway, until tomorrow, knit in peace. Bye.